right there. Nobody's looking at you.
Woo! Okay, we're good now. Sorry.
Okay, turn.
We're good. It just really died.
No, you already got to look through it. Go back over there.
Look through that.
There's no reason to look through that when you're going to see it right there.
Tim Arnold.
Go down. No, nobody wants it.
What does it mean when it says highlight or judge the floats highlighted in gold? Because there's nothing gold.
Yeah. What are they say? So really the only ones I'm trying to remember. I think the only ones you have to judge are marked. So like Royal Family Kids Camp, they didn't ask to be judged. So if they aren't marked, don't do that. Yeah, which helps it out. But it's a pain in the butt too because you're like, oh, I haven't done any in 10 minutes, and oh, crap, I gotta judge this one. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, parade starts at 1, but it won't be here till 4 after. See, they didn't use, this is a new parade route in the last 5 years, maybe 6. Time flies, so it's not going to be here. It used to go the other way. So it came down 4th Street, just like it does now. But then it crossed Dewey, went to Jeffers, and then went over the viaduct, and then went down north side of town, in front of the hub, and those places, and then it ended at Cody Park. And then they started tearing up the highway. Sure. Oh, it's just.
Get off of me.
Hey.
You didn't really.
Yeah, I know she told me.
Careful, your car.
She goes, yeah, you're handing out popsicles Tuesday. We gotta know what time and where. I have to. One of our. Is this a case where when you flip it up?
No, they should be me.
Check, check, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, check, check, check.
Around here, a vehicle is more than transportation. It's where life happens, work gets done, and memories are made. At Jerry Remus Chevrolet, our local team is here to serve you before and long after the sale. Jerry Remus Chevrolet.
My dad's got the keys to your new car.
Life moves fast. Premier Toyota is here to help you move through it with confidence. With dependable Toyota vehicles and a local team that puts people first, we're proud to be here for every mile. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
Oh, thank you, Bernie. Hey, everybody. Welcome in 2026 Nebraskaland Days Big Parade. I'm Paxton, joined by Derek Beck from Your Ag Network, and, of course, Miss Allison Peck, who is our wonderful videographer in today's festivities. It may be a bit cloudy, but that's not going to stop any of the fun we're all about to have here at the parade. Of course, before we begin with anything else, we will jump quickly into, of course, our Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, Derek Beck here. It's time to honor America. You know, the legendary Hadley Barrett used to lead us in the pledge before each night of the Hall of Fame Buffalo Bill Rodeo. Today, we remember him in spirit with this morning's Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America.
As we sit here and celebrate, of course, 250 years of the United States of America, we have carrying our colors today, the North Platte Fire Department Color Guard, as we shall hopefully all please stand and show our flag the respect she deserves.
Yeah, glad to be with you here today. That's Police Chief Steve Reeves leading off our parade. Also, we've got Lieutenant Tim Arnold. And coming up behind them, as you're going to see Paxton driving a 1950s safety patrol vehicles, Trooper Michael Tinsley Jr. That's a 1990s Ford Mustang patrol vehicle also, and a 2024 F-150 patrol vehicle coming through here as we kick off Nebraskaland Days on parade. Paxton.
You want to talk about some beautiful vehicles we got here all throughout the ages. Coming up, of course, right behind them is the Fire Marshal truck, a staple in the class. I got to talk with the Fire Marshal just a couple of days ago in preparation, of course, for the 4th of July, which, with the weather that not only is flying through today, but could be flying through the next couple of days, we might be seeing a pretty happy, no, knock on wood, red flag warning 4th of July.
We'd sure take the rain. We'd like to give those fellas a break, but we appreciate everything they do. Of course, North Platte Fire Department in town, and our rural fire department, we appreciate them as well. Can't miss Buffalo Bill right behind them. Buffalo Bill made North Platte his home for nearly 50 years, and even now, 100-plus years later, we are fortunate for his decision. Cody's likeness here portrayed by the one and only Bruce Richmond. Howdy, Bruce. Thank you for all you do.
Of course, following the wonderful Buffalo Bill, this year's Dale Studley Memorial Award winner, Mr. Gary Trigo, who served, of course, on the Buffalo Bill Rodeo Committee for 13 years. Contributing to not only the board of directors, but also the Sutherland Rodeo community.
Yeah, you got the Nebraskaland Days board of directors coming right behind. I see Bob there. Also Amy Stefka, along with everybody else. We were hoping to see Coach Cook with them again today. He was at the rodeo last night. Pretty awesome to have him there for a packed house. And we'll have another packed rodeo this evening, of course, as well. Gates open at 5:30. Rodeo will start at 7:30 here this evening. But I mean to tell you, the board of directors there with Nebraskaland Days, they do such a great job of putting on this festival each and every year. And, we're halfway through. This is kind of the halfway through point here, parade day, and it's been excellent so far, Paxton.
It has been. It's kind of shocking and sad to see it be halfway over because I'm having so much fun every single day.
My liver tells me it's good that it's halfway.
My stress and anxiety is telling me that I'm glad
I didn't
that we
have
made
that
it
this
halfway.
year. Just my liver problems.
You bestowed upon me that fun adventure, and I'm still having a great time. Following, of course, the board of directors, we have the North Platte Velvet Spurs, who perform every single year at the Nebraskaland Days Rodeo as they waltz on by. A fantastic group that's really kick off the rodeo every single day.
And they've been busy. Of course, they are performing ahead of every night of the Buffalo Bill Rodeo, but they were at Adrenaline Rush, the Indian National Finals Rodeo a couple weeks ago. They got some new members this year, so we appreciate them. That is true tradition of Nebraskaland Days. And, of course, you see that Ram Rodeo truck right behind them. Kyle #Layman. He is in there. He's our clown this year, our entertainer. Also, bullfighters Weston Rutkowski and Bo Sheath are on there as well. You guys have been awesome so far this week. Great job. I got K-State buddy there.
Yeah! I'm wearing my K-State shirt or jacket right now. Speaking of, we're on his lawn right now. Shout out Mr. Justin Thompson as we on his property.
You won't have to water this week.
That's true, yeah. As, of course, that's the Buffalo Bill Rodeo Committee making their way through.
Yeah, you saw there Chairman Levi Fisher, saw Justin Thompson. He's the vice chair, Shelley Arnsdorf, Jerry Thompson, Jeff White, Jerry Woodruff, Todd Bellantine, Sean Murdoch, John Tucker, Heather Harberger, Judd Hill, Kylie Hall. They do such a fantastic job. And, of course, Rodeo Queens right behind them.
That's right. Briley Thompson, who's Miss Rodeo Nebraska from Hershey, Nebraska, will be leading off that. Of course, Miss Teen Nebraska, Dakota is here. And if I remember correctly, also, we have Miss Rodeo America, Olivia Favero here.
Yep, it's been great. And, of course, Senator Mike Jacobson coming through in his 68 Chevy Camaro. His wife, Julie, is with him. Of course, time flies. He's now been in the legislature for 4 years, and he is seeking re-election. Of course, Mike proudly serves District 42, which is Lincoln, Logan, McPherson, Hooker, Thomas counties, and even a portion there of Eastern Perkins County, I believe, as well. And as parades go, we have got a break in the action. So we'll take a break here with the North Platte Post. We are glad to be with you today. Allison Paxton, I'm Derek. We are Nebraskaland Days on parade.
Life moves fast. Premier Toyota is here to help you move through it with confidence. With dependable Toyota vehicles and a local team that puts people first, we're proud to be here for every mile. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
Around here, a vehicle is more than transportation. It's where life happens, work gets done, and memories are made. At Jerry Remus Chevrolet, our local team is here to serve you before and long after the sale. Jerry Remus Chevrolet.
My dad's got the keys to your new car.
Of course, we're back here live on location at Nebraskaland Days Parade. And Derek, we've joked a little off air as my paper. That's my paper. I was wondering whose paper that was. We have been together doing this parade 4 or 5 years now, and I think this is the first time that me and you personally have actually had a parade where we weren't melting into the concrete.
Yeah, it's the elephant in the room that we haven't talked about. It's the weather, right? Usually we're setting a record for 110 degrees or something like that. It's Sunburn City, drink enough water. We can't preach it enough. And this year it's parkas and blankets up and down Dewey Street here with Nebraskaland Days on parade. And even I should have put on a heavier coat here today. I threw my vest on. I have a heavier one that I wore last night to the rodeo. I'm like, I should have put that on here today. In all my years, you'd have to go back a ways to weather like we're having today. I think we're 64, 65 degrees here at the start of the parade. And it was even chillier this morning when things got going because we're into it here for the day. The 50th Annual Nebraska Days Road Run and Junior Road Run were earlier today. And I got to imagine those guys are showing up about the time the sun comes up. It was probably just a little bit chilly there as well. But, yeah, it's definitely – and we're going to pay attention to the weather probably today. So if you are watching, you got plans for later today, it sounds like we're kind of Highway 83, North Platte, McCook, down towards Kansas. kind of in the sweet spot for things to get going later. So make sure you listen to the Eagle Media radio stations later and here on NorthPlattePost.com. If there's any weather coming our way, you guys will let them know about that. And, of course, we'll be paying attention to it because kind of the next big thing after the parade is the big post-party or post-parade party. That'll be at the Platte Bar. I know they've got the TV on there today as well, so shout out to everybody that's watching online and at the Platte Bar where the after party will be. And, of course, got the rodeo tonight as well, and it's going to go on. The show will go on. We hope you'll come out. Saturday night is always huge, and we got some big names that will be there again here this evening ahead of that Buffalo Bill Rodeo tonight. But we will be weather aware. We'll make sure everybody's safe and knows what's going on. Hopefully it's all talk and no show as far as the severe weather goes. We'll take the rain, man. We'll rodeo in the rain all night.
I remember last year, I didn't personally rodeo in the rain, but I attended the rodeo in the rain. Before we talk about all the next wonderful presentations we have coming up, shout out to Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance for letting us use their space today, and all of our other sponsors for letting and allowing this wonderful event to go on here, covered by, of course, Eagle Media, Jerry Remus Chevrolet, Premier Toyota, KJ's Boots and Western Wear, and, of course, our Parade Watch party also at Kelsey's Place.
Absolutely. And I see Mayor Kelleher coming
That's
our
right,
way.
Mr. Mayor Kelleher and the city administration staff and North Platte Public Library staff join America in celebrating 250 years of growing as a nation. They are thankful for the freedom to read, and they give the people of our city a chance to learn, explore, and build community as they join us at the library.
Speaking of the North Platte Library, if you haven't been in there lately, there's a lot of new things in there.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's a hidden treasure that people forget about sometimes, the library right behind the Children's Museum. But city's been doing a great job. Of course, North Platte is as proactive of a community in the state as there is at the moment. You can see businesses booming everywhere, and the city staff are there to help support that. So shout out to them and everything they do. And the mayor is all about it.
He's got the candy.
I got the bubble gum.
And a boy.
What are you collecting today, by the way, Paxton?
You know, I'm
kind of a Tootsie Roll guy?
I'm a Smarties guy.
Smarties,
I don't know. Louis Carlini kind of has turned me off to Tootsie Rolls every Christmas, so I don't know if I want to have Tootsie Rolls anymore.
That's funny. Well, this next up here, Great Plains Health, and they have been inspiring health and healing in our region for over 50 years also, putting patients first in everything they do. Today, their incredible team of doctors, nurses, and staff, they're walking together to celebrate the community they are honored to serve, Great Plains Health.
As their whole crew comes along.
Huge partner in our community. You can't have a community the size as North Platte and Greater Lincoln County without tremendous vision and health care.
Yes, and shout out to them, of course, for how active they are in the community with supporting a lot of the local schools. And I see them every time I go out to, whether it be North Platte St. Patrick's or North Platte High, they're always out there supporting them with their trainers and with some sponsorship as well. Well, it's maybe a little down in the distance. You can hear it.
But you can hear it.
I was going to say, you could probably hear it before you see it. Making its way at a meagerly slow pace. Probably has to be slow for Pat. You know, Pat's not a fast walker.
Well, it's the fire truck. You don't want to go very fast in that.
That's true.
I have ridden in it.
Have you?
A couple times. And that's about as fast as I want to go in that machine.
I've seen it blazing down the way, but it is the North Platte Ambassadors with their fire truck. It's, of course, been an entry in the Nebraskaland Days Parade for years, and the Ambassadors have been a part of the North Platte community for years as well. They provide support and sponsorship for local businesses and the community as they come and make their way down with all the candy they have, and it looks like
That's how we do it right there. We give out the bags.
Blessed a little
thanks,
bit.
Man.
Pat Jacobson not on our side as we're just getting.
I got two.
Oh, which one? Hey, we're going to get more. Oh, I got a Dodge this time.
The Steels were trying. I caught Courts but didn't catch Scott's.
As, of course, after that, we got the wonderful crew of the USS Nebraska.
So this is the first year that they have had the commander of the USS Nebraska part of Nebraskaland Days.
Wow.
And it's one of the few years we've got a Nebraskan on here as well. So we have the commander and I think he's from Blair, that is here as well, part of the USS Nebraska. If you're listening, I don't care if you're at home, give these guys a huge round of applause. We appreciate what they do. And being here at Nebraskaland Days as well.
Shout out to all the effort and all the work they do in protecting our country, and also to the people that are protecting us here. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Posse is the oldest posse in the state of Nebraska. They, of course, assist with local events, providing assistance for law enforcement when asked, promote horsemanship, and, of course, enjoy trail riding. As, of course, part of our job also is judging, and we do an okay-ish job. Personally, I do a terrible job. That's because I'm
trying to
biased.
watch, but I don't have to be in charge of as much as some years, so I'm all about that. So here's some dots.
Well, I just knocked her headset off.
Kevin wanted a T-shirt. Did you give him a T-shirt yet this year?
I don't think I've given Kevin a T-shirt yet. And that's of course on me for not giving Kevin a T-shirt.
That's right. And our friends at Visit North Platte coming through here as well right now. Of course, Visit North Platte, they help to bring and promote events and attractions to the great town. You'll find them 101 Halligan Drive, Visit North Platte. And this Bud's for you. That's right. Budweiser is celebrating 150 years and proudly distributed by Quality Brands. If you're going to make a statement, you just drive the truck through here. So good job, fellas. Proud supporter of our military veterans. United States celebrating 250. Budweiser celebrating 150 years.
Woo!
As we are on parade with Nebraskaland Days. Paxton Gordon, I'm Derek Beck. Glad to have you here.
Of course,
Allison and her girls, we're making sure you girls get lots of candy here while we're at it.
They deserve and they need lots of candy for this one. Oh, hold on, I got on mute. There, you should.
They got a whole bag handed to her.
Well, that's
so
what the ambassador. I should have warned you about the ambassadors. They spend more money on candy than anybody in the parade, and they'll do that. They'll just give you the whole bag.
She's getting all picked over,
And if you hadn't had your girls here, they would have chucked the bag at Paxton and I.
And I'm thankful. I was going to say, I'm thankful, Allison. You kind of saved us from a little bit of a barrage. Up next, of course, the Union Pacific Mechanical Department, North Platte Bailey Yard, 600 members composed of 5 different mechanical crafts, inspecting, repairing, and maintaining locomotives and freight cars in the world's largest classification yard. Because that's right, it is not just a yard, it's the largest in the world.
Yep. North Platte, founded on the railroad, basically. You can thank Buffalo Bill Cody for that. The railroad was here. He's like, I'm going to take my Wild West show, and that's how he got it from here to the world. Of course, Union Pacific Maintenance of Way Department, they're with us coming through here as well. North Platte's local team maintains 315 miles of track that makes up, the world's largest yard right here in North Platte.
Of course, thank you to all of our sponsors for making today's live stream parade very memorable, which would, of course, be KJ's Boots and Western Wear, Premier Toyota, Jerry Remus Chevrolet. Also, shout out to Kelsey's Place, where we have our live stream going. If you want to go out and kind of relax and watch the live stream at a place to just sit down and maybe get away from the weather, Kelsey's is the place to be. And, of course, Justin Thompson Family Agency with American Family Insurance for allowing us to sit here today at this very, very wonderful and beautiful angle we sit at. And right now, Great Plains Air coming up here. A 407 helicopter and LifeNet 1-6, a Platypus PC-12 fixed-wing aircraft serving western Nebraska since 2014. Your team at LifeNet North Platte team is proud to serve those in need.
No, and they stay busier than we'd like them to, and that's why we're thankful and grateful that LifeNet is based here in North Platte. And next, Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi Beverage Company's in North Platte. They want you to have a fun and safe summer while enjoying products from their company. Usually when it's 110, we're telling you to drink Aquafina water. Yeah. Today, you can drink whatever you want.
Hey,
Pepsi, Mountain Dew,
still drink
Gatorade,
some Aquafina. I'm saying still drink some water, because that's what I wake up with and that's what I go to bed with. I don't drink coffee. I drink a boatload of water.
And they're handing it out, assuming today that it was going to be 110
I was going to say, and it's not 112 degrees. But everybody watch out. Hold on to your hats. We are honky-tonkin' full throttle with Owl Mobile, keeping you connected from highway to the dance floor and everything in between. When y'all's boots come up, fire up Owl's blazing fast 2 gigabit internet. Big city speed, small town soul. Allo is, of course, ready to boot scoot with you.
Now I got Boot Scoot and Boogie in my head.
I was about to say the same thing, too. We're thinking along the same path.
The U.S. Army recruiting team coming through next. Your local Army Reserve Center proudly marched today in honor of service, strength, and opportunity. Join us in celebrating the soldiers who stand ready to defend our nation and support our communities. Thanks, fellas. That is a great float. And are we supposed to be judging that one?
Well, that's a great question. I might have lost track of where we're at. Yes, we were supposed. Well, no, only Allo was. But speaking of serving the community, he's the man himself, man of many talents, not having the opportunity to drive it today. It is our very own Eagle Media, of course, serving West Central Nebraska. He's just not driving it himself. We tried to convince him to. Of course, Carla Beck in the vehicle alongside Sherry Cecil and our own Louis Carlini on the back.
I'm glad you got the bird to fly again this year. So it's 250. We are excited about that.
Gotta do it. Of course, Eagle Media serving West Central Nebraska with 5 radio stations alongside the North Platte Post and Sand Hills Post.
And you can win that four-wheeler from North Platte Kubota. We'll tell you about that here in a moment as Adams Bank and Trust is coming through right now. Appreciate them. A tradition of trust serving our community since 1916. They have got deep-rooted history, and that is a good float.
I was about to say that is a really
and we
good
are
float.
Judging that one, and that one should get high marks. It's not just banking. It's a pledge to the dreams of someone's boys. That's great. It's got auction fundraiser for the canteen today that they're doing at 5:30.
Yep.
Great opportunity. So tell me about the four-wheeler.
The wonderful four-wheeler put on by not only Big Mac Kubota, but as well as here the North Platte Kubota. You can win said four-wheeler. Head on over, and we have a couple of QR codes. More information, of course, seen on our contest page at North Platte Post and SandhillsPost.com. And the weather may not look like it's a perfect time for some four-wheeler action, but there's never a bad day to go out on the four-wheeler. Because if you win it, because now technically you could win it yourself.
I kind of need it.
Yeah, and your new plot of land.
I'm a farmer now.
You will grow into that farmer mold at some point. You got to get your tractor
first. I need a tractor.
Yep.
I need a four-wheeler.
You'll get there at some point. And speaking of somebody who's making their way down here, I think I flipped the page accidentally. That one's on.
Yes, you know who it is.
I know who it is.
Team.
That is right, of course, as I was the voice of North Platte for the longest time. It is the cheer team as they, of course, make their way down here.
Yeah, these talented girls, they're embarking on an exciting journey. Next month, they're going to be attending the UCA Masters Camp for the first time. So good luck, Bulldogs. Yeah. Go Dogs. News 2 coming through next. I told you their video is going to beat ours by 30 seconds because we are just down the street.
And here
at Justin Thompson Agency.
And we talk about all the crew that are making their way here. Tristan White, yes, hi Tristan.
There's John.
Tristan's there. John Clanton's there. The whole crew is making their way. John Clanton, Justin Kraft, Sarah Person, Victoria Norgard, and of course your number one man that I love so much, Tristan Winder. News 2, your trusted source.
All right, Jansen's coming through next. Jansen Auto Group with 8 stores here across the Cornhusker State, including here in North Platte. We're lucky to have Jansen Chrysler Jeep Dodge. They are at 1711 Halligan Drive. Of course, their GMC store is on East 4th Street, and you can come see them for all your new and used vehicle needs. If they don't have it, they will find it for you. And, of course, they have been had their truck inside the Wild West Arena part of Nebraskaland Days and the Buffalo Bill Rodeo last couple nights, too. You guys have kept busy, for sure.
Of course, that's now 8 stores course, they historically have been 7. Now they've added a whole new location. Region 51 Emergency Management is up next, preparing communities before a disaster and assisting in recovery after a disaster. Saw them, of course, earlier in the year when we had that derailment. I believe that was in February. I remember that was bright and early in the morning when that happened. They were out there making sure that they mitigated any of the disasters that had happened on that day. So shout out Region 51 for helping out. And, of course, Ideal Linen in uniform up next. Family owned and operated since 1907. They're your local and trusted partner for all your rental and janitorial needs.
No, and they are everywhere. So I'm driving around a lot more than I used to be, and I see Ideal Linen a lot out and about. All right. We've got Central Nebraska Bobcat. They're coming up here in just a moment. They are your source for Bobcat sales, rentals, parts, service, and repairs, and proudly serving customers throughout Nebraska and the Midwest with Central Nebraska's largest selection of pre-owned skid steers, compact track machines, attachments, excavators, and more. I had one of these a couple weeks ago.
Did you? How was it?
At the place.
Was it fun?
Wow.
Well, don't want to miss out on a course.
I didn't have this one.
I was say, look at that. That's pretty
is
sick.
Cool.
You might need that one yourself.
Yeah.
Don't want to, of course, miss out Miss Nebraska 2026. Lexi Nolda, of course, from North Platte. And Miss Nebraska Teen 2026. Ella Catherine Anderson.
I missed them. They were sitting in the back of the pickup.
It kind of blended in with the
I saw the Jody's
Bobcat.
Auto Sale pickup, and I'm like, well.
That might be who it was.
I don't see Jody's on the list, but that's what it was. It was Lexi and Ella.
And they will, of course, be representing Nebraska at Miss America in September.
Thanks for coming through, guys.
Of course, all of our action
today. It was like
today.
that one right there.
The big one?
Yeah, that looks big for this guy.
Wow.
But
were you driving it, or did you have somebody else use it? Oh, you are a pro these days. Okay, mister.
I didn't say I did it right. So they showed me what to do.
You are not kidding that you turned it into a course of farmer. Following that, Day Springs Bank is up next. Of course, proud to honor the Canteen Honky Tonk theme, celebrating the welcoming spirit that puts North Platte on the map. From personal and ag lending to convenient digital banking, Day Springs Bank is proud to serve the community that's always been there for each other.
And our sports desk at
That's
North Platte
right.
Post. That's
Shout
right.
out to our sports desk sponsored by Day Springs Bank.
All right, you see the green tractors. That means Acres Equipment, your local John Deere Ag and Turf dealership. You can stop in and see them for all your green sales and service needs, because for every season, it's a deer season.
That's right. There's never a bad deer season. Deer season is 24/7, 365, maybe even then some as they make their way through here. Of course, all of our Nebraskaland Days coverage, especially here for the parade, brought to you apart by KJ's Boots and Western Wear, Premier Toyota, as well as Remus Chevrolet. You can watch, of course, our live stream at Kelsey's place right now. And then also thank you to Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance for allowing us to sit pat and set up here on their strip of grass. We're going to step aside and we're going to thank some more sponsors. And when we come back, we got more going on at this year's 2026 Nebraskaland Days Parade.
Around here, a vehicle is more than transportation. It's where life happens, work gets done, and memories are made. At Jerry Remus Chevrolet, our local team is here to serve you before and long after the sale. Jerry Remus Chevrolet.
My dad's got the keys to your new car.
As we're now back here, of course, just outside of Justin Thompson's agency, we have representing the rodeo communities from across the state. This float that is making its way by proudly showcases Nebraska's rodeo queens. Of course, these young women serve as ambassadors for the sport of rodeo, promoting Western heritage, leadership, and community service. Actually, that was a lie. This is the Sutherland 4th of July.
I got you. And the Sutherland 4th of July, yeah, they are coming.
They're down
coming
there.
in a moment. This is the Sutherland 4th of July rodeo, and that is July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And they invite everybody out for the rodeo. And I tell you what, a lot of the cowboys that we've seen this week already, they'll be coming back through, and this is a great billboard of all their sponsors it takes to put on. That is a huge rodeo there in Sutherland here in a week and a half.
I know, lovely. And making their way down, Ag Valley Co-op serves its members in 16 locations in southern Nebraska and northern Kansas with agronomy, energy, feed, and grain services. Ag Valley Co-op building tomorrow together.
They stay busy for Showa. All right, your rodeo queens are coming up right here after Ag Valley. Oh, here's Munkin. What's up, brother? You and Tara got the good job
and
today.
There's Josiah as well.
You got the heater on? It's cold.
Now, as I jumped the gun too early, we're now bringing up here the rodeo communities. So representing again rodeo communities from across the state, this float proudly showcases Nebraska's rodeo queens. These young women serve as ambassadors for the sport of rodeo while promoting Western heritage, leadership, and community service.
They have been busy all this week, so way to go, ladies.
Now, this one kind of hits home for me as a former drum major for the Grand Junction High School Marching Tigers band, the North Platte High Band. Of course, directed by Dr. Trey Schweitzer and led by drum majors Esri Bay and Liani Morkey. The band is assisted by the North Platte High School Color Guard, which is, of course, coached by Kate Workmeister. Brings back good memories.
So I also was a drum major.
Really?
Maybe we talked about this once. If you were in Grand Junction, mine was about a 30-piece band.
I think mine was 120 by the end of
gosh.
it. Yeah, I know, and we made it in
awesome.
my very last year to the state quarterfinals. The only time the program has ever made it to the quarterfinals ever.
There you go. Well, here we go. This is a 1946 Ford pumper truck. It was purchased by the community of Hershey, brand new. This unit has shown its dedication to the community and surrounding areas for a lot of years, attending a ton of parades. Give it up. That is a gorgeous truck.
Beautiful piece of
Toby
machinery.
is driving that today like a man.
I was saying, Allison, do you think that should be our new station vehicle as she gets settled?
Yeah, it could totally be. But I want to give a shout out after all those fires back in March to all the volunteer fire departments, Hershey included.
Yes. Of course, they did a fantastic job of making sure we kept not only safe, but
all right, you're going to talk about the college?
That's right. My big heart here. I don't have the shirt on right now, but of course we have the MPCC. High school students can take advantage once again. Free dual credit and early entry classes this fall at Mid-Plains Community College. Oh, it's Daniel Stidman. There he is. And they're bringing bringing also the raffle car.
This just got debuted last week, so you can get your raffle tickets now.
And I'm telling you, you were probably I don't know if you were out there. They actually had their own car meet out on the South Campus when they unveiled this.
Yeah.
Not only was it huge, it was actually it's a pretty. I know, right? And then of course the truck driving simulator. This has been their most popular attraction for out of people that aren't, of course, signed up for the community college. They offer not only gap assistance programs for anybody who wants to become a truck driver, but they have the mobile truck driving simulator to make sure new students are safe when they are going out there and putting their truck miles together. And following them, my favorite one, it's the North Platte Shrine Club. The Puddle Jumpers are a fun-loving group promoting shrine hospitals for children with orthopedic, spinal, and burn injuries at no cost to the family.
So last year, we about got taken out.
Yes, we did.
By the three-wheelers that are right behind him. And those, I don't know what they actually call those, but they are sweet. And there's you don't think there's much horsepower, but
they were kind of they were a little wild.
These guys, look, Shriners like to have fun. We'll just let you watch.
Can we do that? Do you think we can do that? I don't know if our insurance could cover that.
Mine could. I don't work for you anymore.
That's true. That's right. Your insurance, my insurance might not be able to, but your insurance.
I help. I'm contract labor.
I was about to say you're contracted labor this year, so your insurance would be perfectly fine. Look at him go.
Bring her all the way back.
Oh yeah. I love the Shrine Club as they just have the time of their life.
Right in front of the camera. You're getting some good shots here, hopefully. Oh yeah. Cassie Condon was worried about us shooting the camera this way, but she's shooting it back at us.
I was going to say, she's doing it the other way ourselves as Shrine Club making their way down. And slowly coming up right after that, the North Platte Pride Room is up next. The Pride Room is an organization dedicated to creating and maintaining safe spaces for the LGBTQT plus community and its allies. Join us this Sunday, June 21st from 1 to 8 p.m. in their 6th annual Pride Fest. They will have not only an array of vendors, foods, but games as well. And we hope to see you all there.
No, glad to have them coming through the parade. Here we go, yeah. We are live, NorthPlattePost.com. You can rewatch this at the conclusion of the parade as well. I always say, if you're in the parade, you can't watch the parade.
I know.
This is a
go
great
watch
way
yourself.
to go back and watch the parade later. Behind them, that is Pazapalooza Doggy Daycare and Overnight Boarding, your pet's happy place. Whether it's just for a play date during the day or overnight weekend care, they are here to care for your pets as if they were their own. I like their T-shirts. We've got a couple corgis coming through here.
Why didn't you put your corgi in here?
My corgi doesn't walk like that. My corgi is bad. That is what she needs.
That's right.
The problem is she's corgi and Aussie, so it's too much Aussie.
That's right.
Still bring her.
As Smart Marketing is up next, a mobile digital billboard truck and, of course, social media marketing company, as we all see all Scott out there, with the What Shakin' Show podcast, also part of Smart Marketing.
I was a winner last week.
Really?
Yep, I won a free coffee at the coffee bin. It was my birthday.
What a great week to win things.
Thank you, Scott and Scott.
That is also kind of funny.
All right. We are rolling through here. Rail Days coming through. This float has got a tall tower centerpiece. That looks like the Golden Spike. It's painted wooden trains along with along the sides celebrating the railroad's history. So very good there. Sorry, I got behind a little bit.
No, you're fine.
But I appreciate the folks at the Golden Spike Tower.
Pals Brewing is making their way through here. And yeah, that's right. That's right. Look at that Craft Beer Festival Friday, July 31st. I got to switch cameras here. I'm too slow for this one as he's beautifully sat there.
There's Paul.
That's Paul. All right, $5 off. Use code PRAY. They also have a QR code on the side of their
it's
truck.
on the side of the truck as you're going through.
Absolutely beautiful. Boots and Beef Music Festival.
That's coming Saturday, August 1st. Sorry, I took the words right out of your mouth literally.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I would have probably stumbled my way through it. Coming up next here, the local group for anyone with a 4x4 they can join for some fun. And I saw some of these actually go through the parade.
Yeah, it's the local Jeep Club.
The antique car parade.
They love to get new people involved in this. They like to have fun.
If Chris still had her Jeep Gladiator, I bet you she was part of this club.
We used to have a fellow Lyle that worked with us, and he had one, and he had joined the club, and he had nothing but good things to say. So, yeah, if you got a Jeep, you got to join the local Jeep Club.
Was Lyle the one that flipped the car over?
No. We're not supposed to talk about that.
Oh, great. Now you tell me. Here comes HR down the street to have a word with me.
Thank goodness that was before my time.
That was before my time. I think I was in high school during that time. Don't want to make you feel any older.
I can't believe you just brought that up.
Don't want to make you feel any older than you already are. But, yeah, I was in high school probably around the mid-20, 2015 to 2020. Well, I was in college in 2018, so that might help you just a little bit.
Oh, wow.
They're coming up right behind all these magnificent Jeeps. It's Miller Repair, of course. They are in Maxwell. They actually have rebranded to Miller Equipment and Repair. It's still the same great service.
Well, they have a lot
parts.
of equipment, and that's why they're coming through. I believe that is a Coyote tractor. We'll know for sure, but they're orange.
I was going to say, you really are turning into a great farmer one of these days.
Mr. Farmer.
You're going to put some crops in your acreage? Yeah, 13. That a boy. That's what I love to hear. But again, they have rebranded to Miller Equipment. Really? Oh, look at that. Miller Equipment and Repair, still the same great service and parts, but they're also expanding their equipment lines to better serve their customers. Stop in at their business in Maxwell as they start coming on down here. I love not only do they have the big tractor, but
is
it's
it Brian
carrying.
driving the first one?
Let's take a gander here as he moseys on by.
It is.
All right, Brian, of course, with Miller Repair, now rebranded Miller Equipment and Repair.
I told you that was a coyote.
You
I
are
know,
just so
I know
good now.
things. Yeah, it's Brian Miller. So we share a birthday, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Small world. It's just a small world we live in.
No, did he give his dad the small one?
That would be funny.
So that is the size that I need.
I was about to
right
say,
there.
now you might need a bigger.
Nope, it's not either.
You might need a bigger lawnmower for your acreage
I
in
got
that one.
I have that.
Oh, do
Got
you?
that picked
Do you?
out, ready to roll.
Okay. Oh, you have it picked out even.
Yep.
Oh, that a boy. Gonna get it on auction sites?
No.
I know your wife's been looking around. She is an auctioneer.
You got places like Miller Repair. They'll hook you up.
That's right. Beautiful Savior Lutheran Church is up next. They invite you to join them for worship each Sunday. Check us out, of course, on their website, bslcnp.com.
That's right, and they have got the Rainforest Falls coming up for you little ones, July 6th through the 9th nightly, 5 p.m. to 7:30. So Vacation Bible School at Beautiful Savior Lutheran Church, and they'll do preschool through 5th grade, it says.
Lovely. As coming up next here is the Lincoln County Historical Museum with their canteen expansion
Jim,
project. New Horizon. And they're asking, what's your new horizon?
Jim's got the candy. He's got all the help. See Rand on the back of that one, too.
Look at that. All my
that was so
usuals at
close.
North Platte Community College. There's Mike.
They're throwing him. Hi, Randa. That's a good float right there.
I love it. And they bring up the car right behind them.
Yep.
Miss Doris Hydro and Shale Kreisman are this year's winners of the Shauna Tapman Golden Senior Award. This award is given to a senior citizen for their outstanding contribution to the community.
And, of course, you see Pete Ricketts coming up right behind. Hello, Pete. Of course, Pete Ricketts, he is serving as Nebraska governor for 8 years, and now he is in Washington, and he'll be on your ballot again here this fall. And, man, we got everybody here today. Happy
That's
Nebraskaland days.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors here for today. Premier Toyota, Jerry Remus Chevrolet, KJ's Boots and Western Wear, Kelsey's Place, which is, of course, having our live stream on their beautiful televisions, and then as well as Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance.
Yeah, up next, Acura Healthcare and Stonebridge Suites of North Platte. They're proudly providing skilled nursing, short-term rehabilitation, assisted living, memory support, respite care, and more. You'll find them. Acura Healthcare, they are partners in care, and I think they're coming up here.
The Pete Ricketts crew
still
is still
got our
going
Pete
along.
Ricketts folks coming
Shout
through.
out.
Big support
I
there.
love it.
As they come through.
Can you catch that?
Yeah,
Get that, catch that.
Oh, I'm so close. I got my headset on.
I was about to say, couldn't go jump
I
for
got
it.
some help. I got some Twizzlers right here in front of me.
Ooh, I'm a big Twizzler guy. Let's see if Ray can get it for you.
Did she get it?
And she took it away.
Okay.
So yeah, no Twizzlers anymore. Miss Allison, you might need to get Reagan to hand back those Twizzlers.
Oh, that's hers now.
Yeah, okay, that my bad. Maybe she can trade the Twizzler for a rock.
So I believe the truck is Acura Healthcare.
I believe
but
that as well.
But I'm distracted by the Raising Cane's dog, the inflatable that's coming through the parade.
Can it make it over the top of
we're gonna make it.
Okay,
you mean underneath the
not over the top, underneath the lights.
Yeah.
But yes, of course, coming up here are the Acura Healthcare and Stonebridge Suites of North Platte.
Yeah, and
with
then
a
you got
beautiful Chevrolet pickup truck, might I add.
Yeah, that's a beaut. Clark, is that what they say? That's a beaut.
That's
Clark.
a beaut, Clark. But yes, you talked about it, and I'm actually, I don't know about you, but this kind of actually really makes me want to get some Raising Cane's after the parade.
It's making me hungry.
I know. I'm trying to lose weight, but
I'll
Raising
take
Cane's.
a 3-piece and 2 toasts.
Well, my problem is that I get the 6-piece with the 2 toasts as well, and that probably doesn't help my stomach out. But it does help my stomach because it is so darn good. Here is, of course, Raising Cane's, who are always bringing the fun when you're heading home after the parade. Head into Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Cane's got their hand-battered chicken fingers and their famous cane sauce is the
Gotta have
perfect
the
way
cane sauce.
to feed your appetite.
I thought they'd be throwing out the cane sauce.
I would have taken some
That's what I
cane
would've
sauce.
done.
I would have taken some cane sauce if you ask me. But now we get to the big rigs, Derek.
Yeah, you bet. Ron's Towing of North Platte, rain or shine. They do small, medium, large towing as well as winch outs, lockouts, jump starts, tire changes, accident recovery, and they service pretty much the entire area. They go where you go. So their phone number 308-520-9133. Locations all over here in North Platte. They're in Sidney, Kimball, Scottsbluff as well. So if you get in a bind, Ron's Towing will hook you up, and we're happy to have them in our Nebraskaland Days parade here on a chilly June afternoon.
Still blows my mind how some of these trucks can just carry other trucks down the highway. You know, because my dad's a truck driver, so he's had a couple of times where he's needed somebody to come and tow him back. But it always just blows my mind to see these types of vehicles. As here comes a flatbed. This is more my style because this is what my car would probably fit on. My cute little Toyota Camry might fit on that
I think you could get two
one.
of yours on there.
You know,
Close.
1.5 maybe, if you ask me about it. I'm really bad with my depth perception. But up next, here comes Fangman Underground. This is an underground utility construction company with over 20 years of experience, and they're also, the best part, locally owned and operated.
And how do they get it done? The Ditch Witch.
That is
and if
also
you've ever
a
seen
cool-
one of those
yeah.
in action, it's pretty awesome.
It just,
Right behind. Go ahead.
I was going to say, it needs me to get out more because I want to watch more of the Ditch Witch continue to get its work in. Here comes, of course,
this is Spin City.
I was going to say they're with the Schwaben sanitation truck, but this is Spin City, a nonprofit initiative bringing a retro 80s-themed roller skating rink and community
How
gathering
long
space
did
for
it take
North
to
Platte.
make the roller skates? A month or so?
I love it. I love it.
Well, that's serious. Maxwell Public Schools.
Okay.
Love the shout out.
Shout
You
out
betcha.
Maxwell Public School for putting together that roller
And
skate.
we should have been judging that one, but we aren't.
What? We need
Nope,
that talk
but we
to.
are judging the Lincoln County Republicans.
Yes, they're coming up here. Lincoln County, Nebraska GOP has a meeting every third Monday at the Eagles, which is 620 North Chestnut. All Republicans are welcome for light
flow.
lunch, informative speakers, and more. That's a good flow, yes.
Like the inflatable.
Love it. And right behind them as well, craving delicious, fresh, and crowd-pleasing food. I believe that is Qdoba. Give them a call later today and cater today. I'm a fiend for Qdoba.
So I had chips and Qdoba nachos
that's my
last
man.
night.
That's my man that I know. Like, yeah, bring the goodies over here. Yes.
Yeah, that was my supper last night.
That was my
So
supper.
good. Was it really?
I got a bowl. What'd you get?
No, well, literally, I was doing the rodeo. So
you got the catering
Everybody
ones?
else got it, and I got what was left, which was chips and queso. But
okay.
that's the best
They're
part.
chips. Now, which queso? That's the question.
Was the
I know
spicy?
You're not, the Diablo?
Yeah.
You're my man.
It's good.
You're my man. That's what I love to see. Of course, down the way, we'll have some more people to talk about, but we're going to step aside real quick and thank some of our sponsors who are, of course, here helping not only our coverage, but North Platte go round.
Around here, a vehicle is more than transportation. It's where life happens, work gets done, and memories are made. At Jerry Remus Chevrolet, our local team is here to serve you before and long after the sale. Jerry Remus Chevrolet.
My dad's got the keys to your new car.
Life moves fast. Premier Toyota is here to help you move through it with confidence. With dependable Toyota vehicles and a local team that puts people first, we're proud to be here for every mile. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
Welcome back here to, of course, Nebraskaland Days 2026, the parade going on. Paxton Gordon, Operations Manager of Eagle Radio. Derek Beck of Your Ag Network joining me. And the woman who's making the clock spin and making sure I don't fall over, it's Miss Allison Peck, who is our wonderful camera operator today. Thank you, of course, to all of our sponsors, KJ's Boots and Western Wear, Premier Toyota, Jerry Remus Chevrolet, Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance, as well as Kelsey's Place.
We got a big float coming up here, and I think it's all together.
I
And
believe, because it's the Baptist Church.
Yep, this would be North Platte Baptist Church and Noah's Ark Daycare. They are pleased to work in our community, helping to strengthen families and individuals for the cause of Christ. And you can
Wow.
see,
This is a 10 out of 10 if you ask me.
yeah, this is a nice banner, but yeah, check out the replica of Fort Cody that's coming right behind them.
Wow, that is so cool.
Typically, I will just say, North Platte Baptist Church, you usually knock it out of the park when it comes to the theme.
Yeah, every single you bring up a great point. They
they just
go
do.
in. And it is almost a one-for-one beautiful replica of it with all the servicemen standing in the crow's nests.
They got the I love that one.
I love this.
I don't know. Can we give all 10s? I think I just gave all 10s for this
in my mind, I gave all 10s, and I will write down all 10s when I get written down as their church bus comes along. Of course, they have their Vacation Bible School coming up.
They're playing Yankee Doodle, and now that's going to be in my head the rest of the day.
You can't get the radio
Yankee
out of you.
Doodle into town.
You get them. You move away, but you can't get the music and the radio out of your head. It'll just stick with you forever. As up next after that, Snell Service Inc. proud to be named 2025 HVAC Contractor of the Year in North Platte by Business Rate, and of course they are the contractor that comes out to my apartment complex whenever there's an issue, and they have been so wonderful in not only helping when my apartment got flooded that night.
That was bad.
That was
They
not
are
fun.
good.
That's right. And they were one of the people that have helped make sure that my apartment and everybody else's apartment doesn't do that again. That was a really bad night because we were training the new guy, and I come home at midnight, and there's just water streaming out of my front door. And I was like, all right, well, that's not good. And you know what I did that night? Slept in my bed. The apartment's flooded, just slept in my bed.
You got to do what you got to do. You know, I wasn't sure today with the cooler weather what the turnout for today's parade would be. You always hope it's going to be awesome and grand. And I am looking up and down Dewey Street here from our location in front of Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance, and we are just flooded with people. And actually, it's quite comfortable right now. I'll take this over 110.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
We've kept the rain away. This has been a very pleasant Nebraskaland Days parade. And if you're watching at home, thank you for tuning us in today.
And I just got to say thank you to Justin Thompson and his wonderful crew for allowing us to set up shop here. This is probably the best angle I've had in my 4 or 5 years now. I love it. I absolutely love it. I also love what's coming up next, Mr. Derek Beck.
Absolutely. I believe we've got the Elks, North Platte
Yes,
Elks
sir.
Lodge. Yeah, they have been supporting community activities across the North Platte area, such as the North Platte Canteen, for 121 years since 1905. In fact, in the last year alone, the Elks have contributed over $34,000 to North Platte and surrounding communities, and we couldn't do it without folks like the North Platte Elks Club, number 985. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, serving us since 1903.
That is just ridiculous. $34,000 to the North Platte community. That is just amazing.
It's unbelievable.
Now, I believe who's coming up next here, Frontier Review. It is going to be the Frontier Review coming up next, bringing the Old West tales to life in North Platte for nearly 60 years.
Long time.
Shows are going to be at the historic Fox Theaters. You got 2 shows on Sunday, one on Monday, and one on Tuesday at 7:30. You can meet the new mayor, Sonny, the Outlaws, Cowboys, Grandma Gillian Girls, Lisco Bell, Barkeep, Bleep Bleep Sheriff, and Wild Bill. No! Do I need to go? That's right, Grandma Gilly. That's right, Derek's got to go now to the Frontier Review.
I'm in. I got arrested yesterday at the Platte, so now I'll go to...
Now you're really in on it. Yeah, now you're in on it
I
now.
had to kiss a pig yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's a tough one. As the North Platte FFA chapter is here, they're proud to represent the next generation of agriculture leaders through hands-on learning, as well as leadership development and community service.
Of course, the North Platte FFA, they have only been around just a few years, and they just keep growing and growing and growing and winning more awards and more awards. They've been doing a great job. Got some great leadership there at North Platte High with FFA. And this is First Church, yes. And they've got their Vacation Bible School coming up here July 12th through the 16th here in just under a month. That'll be from 6 to 8 every night there at First Church there right off McDonald here in North Platte. That's a pretty good float right there.
That's a really
as well.
good float right there.
You had me at Tiki.
Coming up next, of course, we have, please welcome Budke for Congress to the Nebraskaland Days. Macy Budke is running for Congress to give District 3 an independent voice focused on rural Nebraska, working families, and honest leadership.
Thanks for being in our parade
wow,
here today.
Look now, this is quite a sight to see.
So Paulsons have been around a long time. 80 years, 1946 when Paulson Incorporated came into business. That's a 1946 mixer. And they also have their 1 1/4 buggy, and then they've got a 2026 11-yard mixer.
And that's the newest mixer. Look at in style. Yeah, give it a honk, baby. Yeah, give me a honk. Yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely love that one. As Lincoln County celebrates America 250. Of course, it is 250 years of the United States of America.
Yep, Lincoln County coming in through here, and that is good. They took some time on that one for sure. Love the red, white, and blue balloons.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
There we go. USA, USA, USA. I was trying to start it, Paxton.
It was a great idea. But next up, 308 Striping and Painting specializes in residential and commercial painting, interior and exterior transformations, parking lot, clean, precise, and reliable workmanship. From asphalt to attics, they paint it all.
Yeah, and here is Big Red Towing. They are your hometown towing experts serving North Platte and beyond. They brought everybody out today.
I was going to say, they brought the whole crew, and yes, maybe 2 Toyota Camrys can fit on that car. As up next, following that, I believe this is Gary and John Williams pulling the Liberty van with a 2005 Freightliner truck. Gary had this trailer painted for the bicentennial originally, and we were excited to see them celebrate America 250.
That's cool. So, yeah, they did this in that is sweet. Well done. Happy birthday, USA, as it comes along here.
You can just tell the age in a good way because that's like an old white. Like, you can tell what a new white looks like in terms of, like, I hate to say, like, fresh painted coat, but, like, it's a little creamier type of white. Just a Paxton fact.
I'm not a Dutch boy. I don't know.
A Sherman
if you
Williams
say it,
man.
I believe you. Yeah,
Thank you there. This one we can say, Vigil Plumbing is family owned and operated, established in 2017. They're dedicated to bringing fair prices and quality plumbing work to North Platte and the surrounding areas. So give them a call today. And while technically up next they have purple, they're not
It's
really,
not K-State
I was
purple.
about to say, but
it's Purple
is.
Wave.
That's right, Purple Wave Auction.
But I believe they are based out of Manhattan, Kansas.
I love them already. Of course, the leading online no reserve auction brand with a local touch serving the agriculture community.
Glad to have Purple Wave coming through the parade.
Talk about some canteen honky tonk, which of course is the theme for this year's Nebraskaland Days. I believe who's coming up here. It's the Nebraska Nurse Honor Guard. Their mission is to honor the everyday heroes who dedicate their lives to the nursing profession.
That is a great float. Scrubs, boots,
bandages
and
Nice.
barbecue. I think you nailed the theme there. Good job.
Now, if they had some barbecue off the...
You gotta love a nurse. That's right.
If they had an actual barbecue...
that's great.
Oh, they also have somebody playing in the back. Yeah, now that is really sick.
And they got Mel McDaniels playing. That's like a 10 right there for me. Right there.
Again, Derek gets bribed super easy as Pork Chop makes his way through the crowd there. I see him smiling over there. As up here, next up is the First Evangelical Lutheran Church float. They are celebrating 145 years with an Oktoberfest open for the whole community. They have some QR codes on the float. Scan them for more information.
So we were judging the Nebraska Nurse Honor Guard. They got high praise for me.
Okay, I like it.
They were clicking off
now,
all
how
kinds
much
of
of that
boxes
was
for
because
me.
of the music?
A good point, probably. Of course, here comes Nebraska's Body Shop. Yep, with 19 locations, Nebraska, South Dakota, Kansas, and Colorado. Our parade truck is an original 1940 Ford F3 working farm truck.
And that is the Lavander's Body Shop. Look at that beauty.
And they are Nebraska's body shop. They got locations everywhere. Scott is personally delivering candy to Bernie Madison over there.
Shout out, Big Bernie Madison on his retirement tour. No longer the Hershey Athletic Director as he steps into the relaxing life now. Up next, following, of course, Lavander's, we have the Two Rivers Fellowship. Located at 106 East 5th, offers not only various ministries, but food pantry, block party, lunches for homeless people, and as well as Bible studies for all ages. Shout out, of course, to the Two Rivers Fellowship, called Doug Lee, the pastor.
All right, I like this one. This is the Platte River Scuba Divers. It's a dive club.
Awesome.
They've been around for about 15 years or so. 2012, I'm doing quick math there. It gives divers in the North Platte area an opportunity to share their adventure and dive locally with other members in the community. Of course, they do whole spearfishing events at Lake Mac. They sponsor environmental events and help out with Kids Club. That is a good one right there.
Would you ever scuba dive?
No.
Okay, that's what
I said. It was a great event. I didn't say I'd do it. So
see, I have a fear of heights, so I would assume the opposite is true as well in terms of going under the water into very deep areas. Up next is North Platte Kubota. Of course, we got the beautiful four-wheeler. Tad Hanneborg and his wonderful crew there. North Platte Kubota is your local full-line Kubota dealer for agriculture and construction equipment. Today, they're featuring a Kubota SVL compact track loader, which is delivering the power, performance, and reliability to help Nebraska farmers, ranchers, and contractors get the job done.
See, I'm telling you, like, that size is just perfect for me, right?
I would say this whole line, maybe minus the lawnmower, might be just what you need.
Well,
That's
absolutely,
right.
Yep.
Good salesman right there. Good salesman.
No, it's perfect. It's got the loader. I think you can put forks on that, too.
Well, and the good thing about a lot of this new equipment, it's just easily detachable. The buckets are easily detachable. You can put whatever you want on it.
All right, I believe this is Valley Christian Church, and another church that's talking VBS this summer. Here in about a month, Valley Christian going to be doing their VBS July 20th through the 24th for elementary kids. And new this year, they are having VBS for middle school kids as well. So not just the young ones, middle school age kids as well. Valley Christian Church. So, hey, my man Craig is going through there's Kimberly on the other side.
What a great.
You're just everywhere I go. Am I following you? You following me? Following each other.
And, of course, following them, Sustainable Beef, producing the country's best beef. They are recently celebrating their one-year anniversary. You can find their Choice Angus beef at your local Walmart store. Wow, 1 year anniversary. That is crazy.
U.S. beef done right here in North Platte. Sustainable beef. What a welcome addition to our community.
And it's been, again, an absolute joy to have them. The amount of job opportunities that have been opened up has been really huge for North Platte's growth and shows, again, how, the mayor and all of the community commissioners are talking about. North Platte's a growing city, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Which is good for people like Pizza Hut, because that means that there are people to feed, and they are coming through next. Pizza Hut here in North Platte. They're actually just down the street. They thank you for your business and hope to see you soon. Come try their new hand-tossed pizza.
And I most certainly go down there and try it. Normally I get the big box. The big box is my go-to.
Like the big box?
I love a good big box. Up next here, of course, veterans from several groups are joining forces to show that we stick together, and together we can make a difference. As shout out. We have
good theme right here. We got the piano on the back.
Yeah, okay.
Good use of theme there.
Love it. So SSVF SSG Fox Sergeant or Staff Sergeant Fox, Buddy Check, the disabled American veterans, as well as veterans of foreign affairs and AM vets also present with that one.
Oh, next we got Otts Marine. Of course, they are brand new to our community. They've been building for a while. They've got I don't know how many boats they have sitting out there.
I think I counted 15. I drove by today, and I counted, I think, 15 of them out there.
Great job. Glad to have you through, and Congratulations on their new business. And, of course, Lutheran Family Services is the mobile van coming up right behind them, offering hope, support, and mental health services directly here in our community.
Love it. Now, just down the way, can just barely make them out with their bright blue and green bus. I believe that is Sunflowers and Dragonflies Children Care. They, of course, they believe children learn best through play, exploration, and hands-on experiences. From digging in the dirt and exploring nature to create, discover, and build friendships, our children are encouraged to grow. We play, we get dirty, and we learn. And I think there was a study when I was doing my show the other day that talked about going outside and playing. Helps reduce stress in children for the foreseeable future by 20%.
Well, my grandkids should be in good shape then.
He's very outdoor. Well, it also helps, again, that you got 13 acres to walk upon.
I keep telling the one, I'm like, you need to go inside to go to the bathroom.
I unfortunately was the other way.
I'm kidding.
My mother loved me to stay in, or she actually wanted me to go outside, but I stayed indoors most of my time.
Glad to have them, Sunflowers and Dragonflies. And, yeah, they have got open enrollment right now. I believe this is Amped Up Nutrition.
Time to get amped.
Yeah, they're helping our community stay energized and healthy with nutritious shakes, loaded teas, and positive support. Amped Up Nutrition.
Scan the QR code to get amped, as they would say.
Get my phone
I was going to say,
here.
you want to scan that QR code?
Yep,
See what
right
kind
there.
of goodies they got? I'll hold on to your paper
Oh,
for
you will. All right.
And I got the next people.
You can get. Got it.
There we go.
All
I want to give a shout out.
I'm getting amped right now.
Get amped, baby. I want to
And
shout
this is
out.
a different kind of amps, D12 Industries.
The amps, if you touch, you might pass away from. And that's why they're the experts, because they take care. Because we have had, of course, some electrical and generator issues, not just recently, but in the past couple of years. D12 has been our go-to service to get help from them. Whether weather hits, they will keep your power on. From agriculture, business, and home, call D12 today. They're also our severe weather sponsor.
Eric,
As
look
we say,
alive.
Eric's driving on by here. Another perfect little Kubota that you might need in your...
Well, I'll tell you what, they use that a lot. A lot. All right, Construction Rental Incorporated coming through here. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, if you're needing to get one of these and you're like, well, I can't, don't need to purchase one. I don't need it every day. This is a great opportunity. You can rent one and use it as you need.
Course coming up right behind them. They were part of the Antique Car Parade yesterday. It is Diamond Auto Glass, specializing in repair and replacement of auto glass. 30 years of experience. 30 years is right there. 1992 Chevy K1500 pickup truck. It looked good yesterday. It looks good today as well. Uh-oh. Jordan Boston's in the little bit of trouble here. He's wanted for $1,000. $1,000 here for, of course, Jordan Boston. It's Jordan Boston State Farm. Jordan's team is here to help you manage the risks of everyday life and recovery from the unexpected. For a quote in home, auto, or life, call 308-532-3875.
All right, Fessler Tire Repair. Hey, I'm calling you on Monday. I'm going to get those tires. So I was just in there getting a tire fixed. They do a great job. Hey, neighbor, old neighbor, new neighbor.
Neighbors at
There's
some
old
point.
neighbor. What's up, Alec? Fessler Tire Company. You'll find them out on Rodeo Road, 308-252-1300. Fessler Tire Company.
And guess what? Just outside of North Platte, coming up next, it's the Homestead Pumpkin Patch, where families create lasting memories during 6 exciting fall weekends of farm fun and adventure. Because it may not be too early, but Halloween is kind of quickly approaching, Derek Beck.
Well, they are working on it and getting ready because, yeah, it will be here, 3 months?
Yeah, shockingly. It's kind of, don't say words like that.
Yeah, sports starts in 2.
Now you're really getting me on with that
here
one.
comes McDermott's Plumbing and HVAC. They are proud to be a new locally owned business serving our community with reliable plumbing, heating, air conditioning. That's McDermott's Plumbing and HVAC. New to our area. We're glad to have you guys in our parade today and here in the North Platte community. Hey there, guys.
Up next, Western Sky Community Care Center is the new skilled nursing facility located in Grant, Nebraska, where they provide the highest quality of care to residents and their families through long-term care and short-term rehabilitation.
Glad to have you guys up from Perkins County here
Love
today.
it. Absolutely love it. And, of course, we have a little stop in the action. Thank you to all the sponsors that make today possible for our coverage, whether it be Premier Toyota, Jerry Remus Chevrolet, KJ's Boots, and Western Wear, of course, have their location, their new but old location.
They're
open
back in
up.
their original
There you go.
spot there in Hershey. If you haven't been in yet, go check it out. It's bigger, better, brighter, and a lot of it is on sale here during Nebraskaland Days.
Absolutely love to hear as well. If you want to watch our parade live stream, Kelsey's Place. And also thank you to Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance for allowing us to set up shop right here in front of their yard today. And this one, now this looks really fun, is the Sons of the American Revolution.
Appreciate them as they come through. Patriotism, history, education. They established the Sons of the American Revolution Nebraska Society back April 26, 1890.
Were you alive back at that time?
No.
Oh. I know you're getting older, but I didn't know if you were going to be that
My
old.
goodness. My goodness.
Right for the jugular is where
I
I was
will
going
say
with that
my
one.
favorite book is Johnny Tremaine.
Oh.
So if you love the American Revolutionary time, you know, the run of Paul Revere and all that stuff.
Is that the book I need to read now?
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
Just know, if you do give me a book, I might not give it back. I still have Scott Carlson's book that he lent
now
to
he
me.
knows,
My
so-
well, who knows if he might be in the parade and he didn't hear this yet. Maybe he did, then I'm in trouble. I still have his book. As coming up next after them is going to be Scratch Solutions, mobile body and paint repair. We fix scratches, scrubs, bumper damage, minor cosmetic repairs as well. They also provide paint protection and headlight restoration. I might need them because my dad backed into my Toyota Camry when I was moving to Nebraska with the U-Haul, so I might need to go and get them to help buff out some of that.
Well, we're coming towards the end of our parade, but we aren't going to stop. I'll bet Reagan knows some of the people on this float. This is Trucks and Tierras Academy. They're a licensed child care center with the capacity for 180 kids. Yeah, I knew she would know. They prioritize a strong partnership between parents and their dedicated staff. They foster an environment that best serves the needs of every child. You'll find them at Trucks in Tierras. We got some of them on the float today. Oh, yeah. Reagan's smile got turned right back up the right way. That's great.
Absolutely love that, as here comes the Melchers of Brady with their Memorial in Motion. It is a tribute to the service men and women of our country. First up, a 1942 Dodge WC. Then after that, we have a 1942 GMC CCKW, and that is carrying a 1-ton Ben-Hur trailer, and that's a little bit further down the path. A 1943 4-ton cargo truck made by the four-wheel drive truck company. And then a World War II T-16 Carrier made by Ford Motor Company. A 1964 Dodge M43 ambulance is further down the way. Boy, there's a lot of as a history nut, this is my type of parade
you get into
section.
World War I, World War II vehicles here, and with Fort McPherson just down the road in Maxwell, this all hits home for a lot of people here locally.
And fun Paxton fact here. So I go to sleep with my TV on because I like background noise. Will I go to bed with a World War II documentary putting me to sleep? Yes. Yes, I will. I have no shame in saying it. That's what I listen to when I go to bed. So it is funny to wake up to the Nazi invasion of certain countries and just be like, wow, where am I right now? Of course, there's still many
Eastern
more.
Germany.
I know. Yeah, we're invading Russia at this point. Here are some of the other ones that are making their way through. Of course, I talked about the ambulance. The Vietnam M274 mechanical mule is part of this.
That's
the
cool.
19953 GMC, I believe it's supposed to be 1953 GMC M21 tractor with its M127 trailer. A 1943 half-track, which is built by White Motor Company. Now, this collection of vehicles represents just a few of the many contributions to our nation's defense and some of America's largest automakers from World War II through the Vietnam War. And, of course, a local and family tradition. This has been going on for 2 generations and more than 30 years. Honestly, I kind of want to take that home with me. I don't know where I'd put it.
What would you put on the back of it?
Great question. All right,
we'll contemplate on that. We'll get back to you.
I could put a couch. I could put my couch on that one.
Then you'd have like a moving couch.
I was saying,
guess.
I could take it to the rodeo tonight, and then I could have a moving couch.
It's not a horrible idea.
Well, if it rains, it'll probably be a horrible idea. There comes, of course, that truck and trailer. Saw today part of, I believe, some of, you talking about Fort McPherson, they had a 8-piece seat on a trailer bed moving its way through the city here today, which was kind of cool.
Well, that's the end of our parade today, believe it or not, and we're right at about an hour and a half full parade here today, and we're not done today either.
Nope.
Like I said, there's other activities going on throughout town today. Of course, the big event will be the rodeo tonight. Final night of the Buffalo Bill Rodeo. Gates open 5:30. Show starts at 7:30. We will be weather conscious this afternoon, but I think the number one thing that we wanted to happen today is we wanted to get the parade in, finish the parade with no weather. If it wants to storm over the next couple of hours before the rodeo,
that's fine.
Let's get it done before the rodeo finishes. Well, thanks for letting me be a part of the parade. This is one of my favorite parts about Nebraskaland Days is the parade. And, hey, shout out to Lincoln County and North Platters for coming out. A little chillier today than usual, but
you wouldn't have guessed it because everyone's out here.
Yeah, as usual, North Platters, you never disappoint.
That's right. This was a fun-filled little bit of the parade. We'll be back in action tonight. We'll have, of course, our rodeo coverage with live interviews. Ruth will start us off, as she always loves to do, starting around 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, first day of the Frontier Review. We'll be live on location with that one. But for Derek Beck, of course, of Your Ag Network, thank you for stopping on by and lending us your voice once again. Our wonderful camera woman, Miss Allison Peck, who did a fantastic job today, not only directing me and this wonderful parade, but everything she does, too, as our news director, and myself, Paxton Gordon, the operations manager here for Eagle Radio. Thank you, Justin Thompson, and the wonderful crew at Justin Thompson Family Agency for allowing us to set up shop here. We'll see you in just a couple of hours for rodeo, the last day of the